All right, here's what I'll tell you guys. As far as even teasing, like my music has literally been a tease because like I've learned a lot of things from the Asian culture. I've learned a lot of things from even porn stars or people before me, different artists. My thing is, what you literally need to do to remain like on top is tease the fuck out of everyone and never give them a nut. Like look at everything like a huge orgasm. Like alright, if you see this girl on the street, this girl gives you the attention that you crave. This girl fucks with you time to time. This girl kisses you, touches you, but never fucks you. Never gives you head, never gives you what you're craving, You're gonna endlessly chase her. You're either gonna get frustrated and be like, oh, fuck that bitch, and da-da-da, or you're gonna endlessly chase her because you're never gonna get what you want. And if you never get what you want, you're always gonna crave it. In the bottom of your mind, whenever the opportunity presents itself, you're gonna chase it. So my thing is like, if you have too much fucking ice cream, you're not gonna want any more ice cream. If you have too much of me, you're not gonna want too much of me. You have too much of ski, you're not gonna want too much of this. So too much of anything is a horrible thing. None of nothing. Like if you don't supply and there's a heavy demand, when you drop anything or you give out, it's gonna skyrocket. So anybody that wants to be smart, zero supply, well, one supply, probably like 10,000 demand. Fuck the bitch with that. Fuck the bitch with a big ass fucking orgasm. Make sure you're not all in that bitch. When everybody gets their chance. Look, everybody's gonna get their chance. Whether you play ball, whether you play football, whether you box, whether you wrestle, whether you fucking swim, whether you want to be the next fucking Michael Phelps, you want to be the next track star, you want to be the next fucking guy that races cars and shit. If you want to design the best car, design the next fucking phone, design the next big laptop, the next shoe, the next sock, the next pants, the next fucking hat, everybody's gonna get their turn, literally. And I want everybody to acquire this knowledge and acquire this hope. Everybody will get their turn. What you speak to the world and craving and ambition and wanting anything is the way to speak to the world. If you want something so bad and you speak it into power, you wish it into power, it's gonna happen. I'm firsthand, and I firsthand will tell you that. And I put my life on it. If you want something so bad, it will happen.
No one can explain why you are alive. No one can save you but you. You have to put the mind into what you want to put the mind into. If you believe in something, you can achieve it. Look at everything else as the problem. Look at yourself and see how you can change yourself to where nothing bothers you, to where you're unbothered about a lot of things, and to where life doesn't exactly affect you in that manner. It's changing your perception that kind of changes the world around you, because it's the small things that we don't appreciate. So in order to appreciate everything, you have to be very, very, very analytical. So in being analytical, you start to observe the world in a different manner. So even how you approach people, even how you move, even how you think. When you change the way you think, you change the way you perceive the world. Due to time, people change, priorities change, and the way people kind of treat you also changes once they get what they want. I think that's enough said with that situation.
Alright, what up YouTube? It's Xxxtentacion here back with another video. And this is the next video in the series about the 21 refutable laws of leadership. If you are new to this channel or just this series, I'm just going over icons or just celebrities or just people that I believe fits the laws of leadership that I'm choosing to, showcase. This episode is going to be on XXXTentacion and the law of explosive growth. This law that we will be covering today is called the law of explosive growth. I believe that X followed this pretty, close to it. I believe that he created a lot of opportunities for a lot of people that was around him, from cameramen to managers to even just rappers themselves, and to just going on to their own little solo career. And it seemed like, in a way, of course, people probably not gonna like how I just say, like, he's compared it to like Tupac, but it's like he has a lot of his characteristics and how he is and who he was and how he moved and how genuine he seemed to be around people was a lot that helped with his own explosive growth, but also the ones that may, been around him, reaping some of the benefits of their own hard work, but also his. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Leaders who develop followers, leaders who develop leaders, need to be needed, want to be succeeded, focus on strength, focus on developing the bottom 20%, develop the top 20%, treat their people the same for fairness, treat the leaders as individuals for impact, hoard power, give power away, spend time with others, invest time in others, grow by addition, grow by multiplication, impact only people they touch personally, impact far beyond their own reach. Me personally, I believe that XXX, he really focused on only a couple of these traits, but I think that, that's more than enough to, qualify him under this, under the law of explosive growth. He wanted to be succeeded. He wanted to focus on his weaknesses. He wanted to focus on his strengths as well. He always treated people with fairness. He gave power away freely. He wanted to spend time with others. He invest time in others. And also he personally just touched people. We touched people on a personal level, like in the sense where, and that's why I compare him to Tupac, and it's a sense of genuineness, a genuine, like, natured person, right? He just wanted to be happy. He just wanted to help people. He just wanted people to not feel so alone. He wanted people to relate to. He wanted people to relate to him. And I think that's why he had such a big fan base before his untimely demise, that he was able to connect with people on such like a intimate, personal level. And even with me, like, I speaking of my own experience, I didn't really like his music while he was here. Then I started to listen to it as I matured, and I started to understand how I felt about a lot of things. And I really started to vibe with who he was and how he spoke and how he was essentially just like everybody else in a way. He just wanted to grow and evolve, and he wanted to be given chances, and he just wanted to become a better person in his heart. And I mean, of course, it's sad that he didn't live a long life to be able to do that, but he did his best. And like I said, that's all you can ever do with people. In many ways, he gave his power away through his actions. And I believe I found this in the interview. I'm sad. I'm messed up, and I didn't find the video where Adam 22 was talking about how basically X gave him his role of him as a manager when he first started to get his buzz in the underground rap scene. But that's what X did. And anybody that understands position and just power and stuff like that, and just responsibility. A manager has a lot of responsibility, and X just gave it away to some dude. Like I said, he didn't really know that well, but also just giving him a chance, right? Same thing with just some of his rap peers and stuff like that. Of course, I know that he was in jail with Ski Mask, the Slump God, and like I said, they were just hanging out, just doing petty things until they started rapping for real. But also, I think X is always the face of the group. But Ski is like I said, I think when I was younger, I used to think Ski was better. But I still do. But Ski was always he's it's he the Robin, but people that understand Robin, Dick Grayson and Robin is people. He's very equal to Batman, and I think that's where, in a way, he Batman and Superman, but he just just underrated. But I believe that he gives a lot of his power, and also he helps push Ski forward in a way. And like I said, I like to see that. I would have liked to see it more in today's time, but of course, like I said, he died. So yeah. And his impact reached very far. Like I said, when he came out so crazy. I remember I used to in high school, I used to be so irritated from it, but because everybody kept saying the song, but it just came out of nowhere. I think it was around the end of, I was in 9th grade. It was the end of 9th grade, and I'm just hear everybody singing the song, and I'm like, Lord, can somebody please? I'm about to say, please kill me. I do not want to hear this song no more. But yeah, but his impact just very big and very wide, and I'm glad that I experienced X. And I'm glad that he was just a very evolved soul, an evolved being, because how early he was and just his evolution, and also just spiritually. You don't hear about a lot of young spiritual people like that. I know Capital Steez is one of them. I know he had complications. I know him and Joey Badass was in pro era. They was running around, like I said, just doing on some real consciousness pushing, but it's not often that you catch a lot of young conscious people like that. Even Tupac. Tupac was only 25 when he died, but he had a lot of material out there, a lot of intellectual material. Of course, it wasn't nothing. It's something insightful, and it's incredible that not young kids, but just younger adults can process that much, and it's very insightful. It's wise beyond their own years, and it's very interesting to see. So yeah. So that's the video. If you like the video, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next 21 refutable laws of leadership. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I don't know what's next. But yeah, thank you for watching the video.